Hello everyone and welcome to The Real Deal of Hollywood, and today we have a very special guest, the one and only, the champion and the most beautiful lady boxer in the world, Ms. Daisy Lang. Thank you so much for coming and for your time.
Thank you so much, Victor. First of all, congratulations. You sit too close to me, and that is very close boxing distance, so you're not afraid to be around me, and I'm able to give an interview. I'm kidding, of course. I'm happy also to give interview to this gentleman, and I'm happy to be in my favorite place here, the Courtyard at Montana Avenue in Santa Monica. I have some history with this place, and I want to start with that because I like the food there. The owners are my friends, and since I came to US, I always were here. Now I'm living here 13 years, and I'm again here. I know all owners in that place. This is very old for Hollywood, but I'm happy with the new one.
It is definitely a very interesting, unique, and I would say some kind of authentic place. So, could you please share with us the story? What is this place about? What is so special for you in this place?
Of course, first for me, the special things are the people. The location has also great energy. I always feel motivated here. I came here not just in good time when I had bad time in my life, and it's something special here. Like I say, not just the good food, the good service, the energy around. It's remind me in Europe too. I mean, it's something special that I like it.
It definitely is filled with very special energy.
Yeah.
I have heard that you just returned from a trip. Would you please share with us what was that trip about and what did you accomplish?
I'm traveling a lot. I'm still connected a lot with the sport industry, and this time I was invited in Houston, Texas, and then Indianapolis to support different kind of sports, not just the sport that I achieve a lot in boxing. And I get I have some guest speaking about my career, and also I motivate young generation people and support any sport activity to everyone, because that is the best motivation, the best therapy, if I can say today. The life is not easy everywhere. And also to stimulate the young generation, the young people to go to the gym and not to try to take drugs or to go in different direction or criminal direction. That is my mission that I want to do after my sport career.
Let's touch a little bit your professional sports career. If you could recall your first tournament, your first fight, how did it go? What emotions, what feelings did you have before, during, and after?
If I have to talk about professional boxing, because I did some history in that sport and people know me actually more in that direction, I will never forget my first world title. I mean, the first world title that I got. It was on July 17, 1999, a long time ago. But I will never forget this moment, because in that day, in that evening, my dreams came true. And like I say, I was a pioneer of women boxing, and it was so difficult to achieve that moment in my life, because everyone were against me. And in my country that I was born, Bulgaria, they didn't give me any green light to start from there. Then I needed to go to Germany, and that was very difficult too, to achieve my goals. When that happens, I was the happy person in the world, because in that moment I forgot this all difficulty, all risks that I took, and all struggling and suffering to achieve this goal. I was very happy, and that's why that is one of my most excited moment in my life, and that my dreams came true in that moment.
Which will, except the first fight, which was like the dream come true, which other fights do you consider like the biggest and the most important in your career?
Actually, any fight is important, because when you become a world champion, everybody starts to know you. Everybody want to take your title. You need to work very hard, to give everything to defend your title. But I think one of my best fights was for my second belt, because I have 3 different belts in 3 different weight classes, with American lady Lisa Foster. And she was a world champion in different weight class. She was heavier than me. I was very light, and we needed to meet in the middle, which means that we fought for the second world title. She was so good, like Muhammad Ali, the movement. She was taller than me, heavier than me, and actually that's make me very ambitious, me to give everything and to do the best strategy. Like I always say, boxing is intelligent sport, to win with my head, not with my muscles, because I had no chance physically to win her if I needed to go that direction. That is a fight that, with this fight actually, I won the title, and we made women boxing very popular in Europe. This fight opened a lot of doors in the interest of many televisions to see that women boxing, that women can box, not fight, and that changed the image for women boxing.
Since your first fight on professional ring and till you decided to stop, what was your training regime? To be champion is one challenge, to keep the belt is more of a challenge. What was your training regime, and what kind of changes did you do during your career, if you did?
That is a good question, because people always see the dessert of the menu. I like to say people always see the glamour picture, the winning of the belts, the interviews, the commercial, what you do after. Of course, behind this all buzz is a lot of hard work, a lot of discipline. I had a soldier wife, because without that you cannot stay world champion, which is more difficult to become a world champion. Because in that difficult time I was attacked from the PR people. I need to be prepared for any interview that I give. I need to give the right answer, and my medicine education, because I studied medicine, helps me to give the right answer, because that is a dangerous sport. I had a discipline. I had a nutrition person that did my food separation, food of separation that I did, and I was very strict and disciplined with this, because I was pretty tall for my weight class that I needed to stay for a long time, and I'm not a person who likes to stay hungry or to lose a lot of weight before the fight, because you have such a big psychology pressure. Actually, the psychology pressure is very high when you prepare for the fight, but if I have to think for that I need to lose weight and all the time, then it will be worse for me to focus on the fight. And also you lose substance when you lose too much weight for one fight. You know, without discipline, nothing works right. You need to live with this sport like I did, and that was my priority. I love this lifestyle. I love to wake up in the morning and my day start with running with all guys because it's a men's sport and I was the only one woman there. And in the afternoon we had specific training with my trainer. Depends which part of the preparation for the fight we are. Like we did weight training, a lot of cardio, then pads workout and sparring. 1 month before the fight we started to do sparring. Yeah, everything was well organized.
How many hours per day did you train, like in general?
It is not about the hours, it's about the type of training that you do. Like in the morning, 1.5 hours, if I put inside, include the warm-up and the stretching after the training, and in the afternoon too, you know.
When it was 1 month before the fight, you just mentioned you had the sparrings.
Yes.
How many hours did you actually spar?
Actually, every week I had a different sparring partner who came from different countries. And the Universe Box promotion that I wore in Germany, they took care well for this, which was a good experience to meet new people. We always became good friends after that, and you to exchange different experience with different sparring partners, you know. How many hours? I mean, we did sparring 5 days a week. Because Saturday we always did only one training, and Sunday was the only one day that we had to relax. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You just mentioned that you did weight trainings.
Sure.
What kind of exercises did you do?
In boxing, we do a lot of circuit training. You know, that is not like a bodybuilding, which means it's more repeating and you use your own body. We use isometric training, and because I'm not heavyweight, I always use light weights, but a lot of repeating. Mm-hmm. You know, it is pretty exhausting.
How many weight trainings per week did you have?
I mean, weight training we did in the beginning. If if I have to defend my title, we start 2 months before. It's just my trainer always did a program that the first 3 weeks we did a lot of running, then weight training, then I eat different food in that time. It is difficult for me to calculate how many hours, but we did it always in combination with boxing, you know, because if you do only weight training and you don't do boxing, you get very stiff and you get very slow. Mm-hmm. It is always a combination with something in boxing.
I have heard that you are getting ready for another trip, and now it's a trip to Europe. Yes. Would you please share with us some secrets about this trip?
I will. I will say that I'm very excited that first time in the country where I was born, Bulgaria, I got invitation to support women boxing in amateur women boxing, and from the World Federation, I think AIBA, and I'm very excited to visit my country. And we will have the first international forum there that over 30 countries, I mean representative of 30 countries will be there. I will do a speech and I will support the equality between men and women in the amateur sport, in amateur boxing.
Well, that sounds really exciting. I hope you could share with us this speech so we can make it viral.
Sure, I'm sure that it will be a lot of PR there in television, and when I come back, we can do that.
Yeah, that will be wonderful.
Yeah.
As you might have heard, we also broadcast in China, and in China, women boxing is growing, men boxing is growing, and they are looking for advices from professionals as well as athletes all around the world. So, as the last question, could you please share with us 3 most important tips of success from Daisy Lang for our viewers and athletes?
Don't stop to believe in your dreams, your goals that you wish. First, I will say you need to be very disciplined and believe in that what you want to achieve. The second, you need to give your heart and you need really to love what you do, because this sport is very dangerous, and also if you don't give everything 100%, that can cost your life. You really need to think, do you want to do this way or just to stay at home or just to do like a hobby basic workout at the gym? It's not bad, but if you want to go to the professional direction, you have to live with this sport. You have to merit this sport. Then you're gonna achieve everything.
Thank you so much. It was the most precious system of advices from Daisy Lang, the one and only legendary athlete, world champion, and one of the most beautiful lady boxers and Hollywood stars in the world. Thank you so much. Thank you for the interview.
It was my pleasure.
And we hope to see you soon when you come back from Europe, and we could hopefully have another interview with you.
Sure.